3, 2, 26. Hey, welcome to the Jaysquared Podcast. I'm Jesoma.
I'm J-Rock.
And welcome to Chapter 7. It's been a long road, man. It's been a long road.
I'm still thinking about 26. Oh, man. We skipped a bunch of numbers. Okay.
We did. Yeah. We did. But
this is Chapter 7, though.
It is Chapter 7.
Siete.
So, as we always do, how was your week?
It's pretty good.
Well.
How about you?
Why? No, I want to know why your week was
Honestly,
good. Don't just tell me it's good. I want to know why it was good.
Okay. I don't remember what I did. So, how was your week?
No, I'll be honest. I kind of cruised through it, and it was a good week. And it's all due to Talkspace. You know, Talkspace is a great app. You just use it. You know, you get your feelings out there, and you can also, get somebody actively listening to you. This is not a sponsorship, nor is it an ad. I'm just saying.
I mean, Talkspace. Slide into the DMs.
Slide into the DMs. I mean, it's your move, Talkspace.
We already put out a video for y'all.
Getting all this free propaganda and stuff. Like we're doing the work.
We just want a shirt.
Just a shirt.
Just a shirt.
Yo, I'd wear a Talkspace shirt.
I'd wear one too.
I'd wear a hat
a sticker
too.
So we could put on our laptops.
Tank top, sticker. We got it. So what's in it today for Sports and Entertainment?
Put it on the water bottle. Hey. The
Talkspace.
The gallon. Yeah, we're shooting our shot here, guys.
We are shooting our shot.
I mean, it's also Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, yes.
So,
Mental Health Awareness Month. Guys, it's super important. That's why I reference Talkspace all the time.
Yeah.
Your mental health means something. Don't let it deteriorate. Don't let anxiety, things that stress you out. These are not normal stressors. Don't always think that. Take advantage. Talk to somebody. Talkspace.
This is not an ad.
This is not an ad. Use it.
Not yet.
All right. So, as we promised, we have sports and entertainment for you. First off, so what's going on?
The Falcon and Winter Soldier finale. Yawn.
Just go in. What are your thoughts?
All right. So, I'm disappointed. I thought it was trash. Overall, I liked 2 episodes of the 6 that dropped. I just don't understand how you go from the high of episode 4 to the low of episode 5 to the mid-range of episode 6.
I agree with you. I mean, I do love the points that it hit when it came to racial inequality and, taking the mantle and whatnot.
Yeah, okay.
That was interesting.
That was cool. But
they wasted our time a lot.
Yeah, there was a whole episode of just building a boat that they didn't sell.
Yeah, it's like building a boat and I like your sister. Building a boat and I like your sister. Building a boat.
We're building a friendship. Yeah, that was stupid.
It was not necessary. That was time. Like I've said, man, it's time that we could have used to flesh out the power broker. Why is she the way she is? I mean.
Yeah. I actually thought that would have been that's a cool character.
Exactly.
A very cool character that we could have gotten insight on.
Even Zemo, could have done more with Zemo.
I feel like they wasted Zemo's potential.
Yeah, and even John Walker, they try to make him likable at the end.
Yeah, John Walker is kind of how are you supposed to feel about him?
I honestly don't like him.
I don't like him either.
They did such a good job, and he's such a good actor.
Yeah.
That they did so well at making me not like him that it's not gonna. They try to make it an insignificant thing, even though it was pretty significant. But it's they made this thing be the turning point, and it's
no, and
try harder.
Look, I'll give you this: his performance in episode 4.
Oh, phenomenal!
Amazing. I feel that was my favorite episode, hands down. That's what I was expecting the whole season.
Yeah, shit did get real.
And I got nothing.
And also episode 5, they really popped off. That first fight, they're square up. And
that was it.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes, that's all you got.
By the way, Star-Lord, take fucking notes. That's how you get the shield off of somebody's arm or get something off somebody's arm. A lot of people reference it.
Oh, really?
Thanos, yes. They're that's how you do it, Star-Lord.
Yeah, people say that Star-Lord is the reason Iron Man is dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I believe that.
No, it's not a lie. It's just true.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I don't like Star-Lord.
But anyway, honestly, it was good. I love the racial undertones. I loved what they did there, but it was a lot of a waste of time.
It was a miss.
Waste of potential.
Yeah. Wasted potential.
What rating do you give it?
Oh, I talked to my cousin about this.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
At first I was gonna give it a 5, but
That's harsh.
because of episode 4, I'm gonna give it a 6.
That's still harsh.
No.
What did you give WandaVision?
Fucking 10.
Okay, so we give it.
The fuck?
All right, man.
I'll give it a 9.8.
There's no talking to you.
A 9.8.
You're ignorant.
No,
You're ignorant.
you can't compare WandaVision to this.
You're ignorant.
Am
That's
I
just-
right?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
Okay.
to have it drop off so far just because.
I'm not gonna give it a 7. A 7 is positive. There was nothing positive about this show
I mean,
apart from
you're
one
talking
episode.
to somebody who got D's throughout all of their school. You know, D's are positive. 60%.
Okay,
pass.
that's 6.
It's passing.
That's a 6.
Just saying.
Yeah, that made absolutely no sense. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it personally, but if you're into the Marvel world and want to see like what's gonna happen next, then yeah, you definitely have to watch
Gotta
it.
watch it.
Yeah.
Gotta watch it. It's a must watch.
Yeah,
And
but
and we said it before. They
Yeah.
were gonna force us to watch it, even whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
They're gonna force us to watch it.
yeah. So I mean, take that however you want. But
Yeah, take it as you will.
Loki's next.
Ooh.
High expectations on that. I think it'll be WandaVision level.
Stop comparing things to WandaVision, man. I'm
Bruh,
telling you.
WandaVision
Stop
was
it.
just way too
No,
good.
Stop it. That's
It
why
was
you
way
keep
too
getting. That's
good.
why you keep being disappointed because
No,
of that.
because I've seen other shows that I'm not disappointed.
Oh my god, I'm telling
And
you.
we'll get to that.
All right.
So, but yeah, Loki's next comes out in June.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we have the rest of this month to.
Oh, and let's talk about the rest of the Marvel drops.
So today Marvel dropped all the Phase 4 movie announcements, and we are in heaven, Marvel fans. We are in heaven.
Y'all right.
Wow. Wow.
Y'all right.
All right. So like I was telling you earlier, for me, all the movies that come out in 2022 are like must watch. Like I am super excited for
I
them.
gotta wait 8 years to finally watch these movies.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying it takes really long for Marvel to come out with these movies.
Hey, perfection takes time, unlike DC.
Listen, we got the Snyder Cut, all right?
You guys are
Listen,
surviving
the
on
Snyder-
one movie.
The Snyder Cut.
One
Snyder
movie.
Cut
That's not
put it on their
even.
back.
It's not even canon, so it doesn't even
Snyder
matter.
Cut put it on their back.
No.
They said, we got this.
No, but whatever. So the movies that come out next year, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. You already know. Wanda's gonna be in there. Doctor Strange's gonna be in there. Who
Okay.
knows who else?
Okay.
Mephisto.
Don't do this to people. Don't do that to people.
My bad. But not
Fucking
really.
you.
Thor: Love and Thunder. That's gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the same director from Thor: Ragnarok. I can't say his name. Black
Got it.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which we are not emotionally
I'm not
ready for that.
Not
No.
ready. Not ready. Not
No?
ready. Not ready.
But
But I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, we're gonna watch it, but
Gonna love
are
it.
we gonna cry?
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
I never had a
Yeah.
problem crying.
yeah.
But
And
That's a
then
lot.
the Marvels. So
oh,
that's
and
gonna
this
be.
did you already go over this year? Or what's
No,
coming
I
out
mean
this year?
everything this year. People
we already
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we already know all the announcements.
So it's like, yeah, that's pretty dope. I am
Yeah.
excited for it. I am in all seriousness.
Yeah, we're excited. And the funny thing is, like, none of these movies that they announced, like, they haven't even announced the new TV shows.
Yeah.
So that's even
true.
crazier. So
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
yeah, Phase 4 is gonna be like mind blowing. If it continues
Fuck.
going the way that WandaVision took it, I
And
mean, Falcon or something. But the way Loki's
Tell me,
gonna
they
take
didn't
it
bring
back up.
It didn't bring the whole average down. Like I don't know why you gotta.
No, it didn't bring it all
it's
the
a
way
C.
down.
It's a C.
It's a D.
It's a
It's a
weak
D
C.
plus.
I'm telling you,
It's a
'cause
C minus.
A D would bring the average down. A C is like, all right,
C
you
minus.
still got A. All right,
It's a
I'll
D
give
plus.
that to you. I'll give that to you.
It's honestly a D
I'm
plus.
just trying.
But yeah, it was amazing. We're excited for it, and we got some amazing DMs because of Phase 4.
I hate y'all.
So shout out to the homie who will keep anonymous, who DM'd us that was super excited about Phase 4, and then all of a sudden just DM'd again saying, "Fuck DCEU."
You know what? And
out of
here's the
nowhere.
thing. I get hate mail and I welcome it. And I will gladly respond to it.
He just hit us with the left hook and we didn't see it coming.
I haven't responded yet because I'm still a little shaken up, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I got you.
It was hilarious.
I welcome it. I don't care. DC fan, and I'm proud.
When I tell you
Love
guys that I left that DM unread just so he could read it.
Piece of shit. Why did you do that?
I read it and then I went, nope, unread.
He's like, oh, I left you a DM. I was like, huh?
Hilarious, guys. Hilarious. But shout out to you, homie.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, that was
sure.
funny. All right.
But
no.
yeah.
Spoiler alert time.
Spoiler alert, guys. We're definitely gonna go ahead and do what we did with WandaVision with this one. I mean, we're gonna go ahead and set up another break time just to let you guys know what's going on. So, pretty much, we're gonna be reviewing Invincible. We told y'all to watch it. We warned you, so It's not on me. It's more on you. It's more your fault than it is mine.
Yeah.
But
if you haven't watched it, Invincible is on Amazon Prime.
Fucking amazing.
So if you're gonna watch it,
please watch it.
Skip this part because we're gonna go over season 1.
Just click. There's gonna be a thing. Whatever.
Oh, are we pointing somewhere? I'm gonna point here and you point there. Okay, sounds good.
No, but like honestly, it's an amazing show. Invincible was great. It has everything. It has everything that you want in this series. Yeah. I mean, I honestly would rank it up because it kind of reminds you of The Boys, but I rank it above The Boys. I don't like.
All right, give a little rundown on what Invincible, the TV show, is.
I'm the nerd with this one, so.
I mean, not really, but
pretty much. Mark is an Invincible who just is an
Invincible.
Words are
See,
hard.
already messing up. But you're the nerd of this one.
Invincible is Mark. Okay. He's a superhero who just got his powers, and his dad is like Superman, pretty much.
Omni-Man.
His name's Omni-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got super speed. He's got, flight, super strength, all that good shit. But there is a twist. Omni-Man is not who he says he is. Mm-hmm. So, in the beginning, it's great father and son bonding, and then you start seeing some weird shit that Omni-Man does, and you're like, what the fuck?
It's like he's a little off.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, okay, all right, yeah, let it slide.
You like sense a little bit of narcissism about him, and you're like, okay, but whatever. You don't really think much of it. And then at the end of the first episode, so this isn't even much of a fucking spoiler. In the first episode, he literally wipes out his pretty much version of the Justice League.
All right, so basically the Justice League gets called into
their Hall of Justice. There you go.
Whatever. So they get called together, and they're all trying to figure out who called who, or like what's the reason that they're meeting together. And then all of a sudden, Omni-Man just comes in and goes, "I'm gonna kill all of you."
And he went ham. Like he did not leave any stone unturned. He blew
gory.
Like he squished. Like
just think of the worst of the worst.
Yeah, the worst way he killed somebody, and he just did it.
Yeah.
Like he literally took brains.
It just like squashed it.
Just squashed it. And he was fucking everybody up in a different way. Like
he killed everyone.
He was what he
did, ripped someone apart.
The worst one was what he did to swagged out Batman, Black Man, and he literally just he was fresh as fuck, and he literally grabbed him by the legs, swung him, and splattered him like he's a fucking
like when you hit a mosquito, just like splat.
Yeah. And they're just
everywhere, blood everywhere, guts everywhere.
Yeah. So
by the way, this is an animated series.
Yeah.
So it's not like real life.
If it was, it would be a lot better.
I mean, it's like The Boys, but like on drugs.
Yeah, exactly. It's way better than The Boys to me. Mm-hmm. And the way that they flesh out the story was amazing. Like even teaching him how to fly, something that's so simple and small that we don't think about. Like he's teaching him not just how to fly. Everybody does that, but how to fight in the air. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of you never hear that. You're like, they just do it. He's like using leverage, things like that. So
so the whole season, we're trying to figure out. Well, us the viewers, we're trying to figure out why Omni-Man killed all these people. Meanwhile, in the TV show, they're trying to figure out who killed these people, the superheroes. But each episode, like, there's a lot of character development throughout each episode, not only on like the main characters like Invincible and Omni-Man, but other superheroes who are a part of, I guess, the B and C team.
Yeah.
of the other superheroes.
He went so deep with it.
It really did.
It was lit.
It hit
I loved
on
it.
a bunch of characters that it was amazing because it got you more involved with wanting to hear about the different stories throughout the season.
And that's where I draw like the differences between that and The Boys, because in The Boys, like, you kind of have like pretty much the separation of the heroes. Like, you know that this is a higher class of hero, but you don't really know about the B-list heroes that much.
I mean, you kind of do, but then Homelander just kills them.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, remember the... Never
Which
mind.
one?
We're not gonna get there.
Whatever.
The
Anyway.
the deaf guy or the blind guy, and then he just like squashed his head.
But like, that's what I'm saying. You don't know about the other teams that they have.
I mean,
you know about other individual
yeah,
heroes.
you do with the guy that we don't like.
I know, but like, they don't get too deep into it. That's
Okay. I mean, but they hit on it.
They hint on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But Invincible, it fleshes all of these things out. That's how you write it out.
Yeah.
And then now you have and now so Mark is pretty much finding out like how to fight and stuff like that. Then he realizes his dad's a murderer.
Well, the last 2 episodes is
Yeah.
when like you're kind of
like, fuck.
Yeah.
And let's talk. The ways that this man kills people is disrespectful.
It's like he does not care.
And I kind of get him. I understand him.
All right. Yeah. No.
Listen, look. What he's saying is true. What he says is that, hey, look, we're gonna live to be over 1,000 years old. Like, way past that. The older I get, the slower I age. Like, our DNA is different. And pretty much you figure out, like, you realize that his type of person, the Viltrumites, they actually come from a different planet that is sent here to pretty much eradicate Earth and, use Earth as, another world that they took over.
Like Thanos.
Exactly. And everybody in the universe knows about them. Like, they're all like scared shitless.
Except people on Earth.
Exactly.
Because we're ignorant.
Exactly. Fuck, dog. Why is it like this? But yeah,
I mean, we didn't know about Thanos either. So.
That's also true. And everybody else, fuck.
Yeah.
But pretty much, in a nutshell, they break down to Mark. Well, Omni-Man breaks down to Mark what is going on and why he has to pretty much help him with this whole thing that he's doing. Mark resists, as young rebellious teenagers do. And
because he's half human, so
like
he wants to protect his
like
people.
Young teenagers do.
Disagree.
And he starts fucking Mark up. Like, this shit isn't even close. It's not fair. He's just beating the living shit out of him. And the whole time he's doing it, he's talking shit. Like, that's my favorite thing. He's like, is this what you're fighting for? These weak things?
Yeah.
He's not even calling us people.
Yeah. He just sees us as garbage.
Yeah, he refers to us as ants.
Yeah, and it goes back to, like, which you agree with this, but I disagree with it. It goes back to the way that he talks about Mark's mom, aka his wife, calls her a pet.
I get it. He's not wrong.
He is.
He's not wrong.
He is.
He's not. Okay, think about it. He's literally saying, oh, she's more like a pet, like a dog. Like,
No, dude.
you're going to love your dog. You're going to appreciate your dog.
Are you going to have sex with your dog to have a kid?
Okay, listen.
No. No, you're not. You're not.
I get it. But to him, that's just a thing he did. Like, he just needed to go ahead and breed so he could get his son.
Yeah, but
whatever.
Like I was saying, if you're going to breed, just take the child and leave. Like, why continue in this relationship and then see her as a pet? Like, that was just harsh.
I get it. I get that it was harsh, but it was honest. It was true. I'm not siding with him. I don't think he's a good guy.
I think you are. I think you are siding with him.
I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm just saying
You sound like you're siding with him.
I'm just a really good understander.
I don't. Yeah, but you can't read. So.
You don't tag me personally because of my views. This is what's wrong with people. No, but in all honesty, like, what he's saying is that, look, you're like a dog.
No. So, in all honesty, what he's saying is you're trash, and you meant nothing to me.
She didn't say that she meant nothing. He said he
said what he said.
No, he said that he loved her, but he
No. Then he went back on it.
He said he loves her like a like a person loves his dog.
Exactly. He went back on it. But yeah, so the most vicious scene was the subway scene.
So pretty much in this scene,
he uses Mark.
Just
show it.
Yeah, he pretty
Like
much
this.
just
If you're
holds
watching,
Mark up.
yeah. If you're watching us on YouTube, this
Yeah.
is how he holds him up.
Holds him up at a subway.
Through a subway.
And you know how like, and it's funny because you see like Spider-Man like and stuff like that, how they like tried so hard
To save people.
No, they just
and
running him through them like.
Yeah.
And Mark is just defenseless.
Yeah,
like,
he's basically using Mark as a weapon.
Yeah,
and
he's
it was
just
like splattering blood and
he's just
guts
traumatizing the fuck out of
everywhere.
Mark.
Yeah,
It was glorious. It was a great. It was awesome.
It was yeah.
It was pretty lit. I can't lie. It was.
I mean, it was an amazing scene, but at the same time, it was like
overkill.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Oh, and I love you, Dad.
No, I'll still have you, Dad. Yeah.
But
this is my thing. This is my thing with that episode. Like, I got super emotional for certain scenes, cause I kind of like, I could see Mark's side, cause he's like, I mean, you're my dad. I've looked up to you. I wanted to be just like you, and now my whole life has been a lie. And then you're telling me that I'm not worth it, or it's not worth me protecting these humans, which I'm half human.
But what he's saying is that these are only 17 years.
But to him, that's,
you feel me? That's your whole life. Yeah,
that's his whole life.
Yeah.
Like,
but
no,
17 years compared to like as long as they live.
Well, Mark didn't know that, and now that Mark knows that, I still don't. Mark still is.
I mean, I don't agree with him.
I don't agree with
what
he said.
But
and like you said, that liner where he's like, "What are you gonna have? Who are you gonna have after all these years?" And then when he said, "I'll still have you, Dad."
Yeah.
That shit broke my heart.
And yeah, he couldn't bring himself to kill him, but it is what it is.
He left.
Yeah, he leaves, and he's pretty much like, he's the first person to ever abandon his post, which was Earth. So
yeah,
we have season 2 and season 3, which got renewed.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll add clapping noises.
Insert clapping noises.
Yeah. But definitely recommend it.
And also, like, the most vicious character throughout this whole series is Amber. Fuck Amber. Amber's a piece of shit.
I didn't know where you were going with vicious character. Wait, what?
No, Amber's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't like Amber.
Okay, so Amber's pretty much
Mark's girlfriend.
Mark's girlfriend at the time, and he's trying to finesse, get in there. He's trying to show her some love, and he's doing his thing.
I don't know why you said it like that.
Cause he was trying so hard, and I give him his props. Like, he really went out there, he stepped out of his shell, and he tried to get a girlfriend.
Okay. I don't like the way you said that, but okay.
Listen, look.
Continue.
Anyway, Mark. He's pretty much pursuing this girl, and he finally, he gets her, and they start talking and stuff like that. They start going out, and he's late to everything because he just started.
He's a superhero.
Yeah, he's a superhero. He just got his powers. He's late a lot.
And he's keeping a secret identity. He hasn't told anybody, apart from, like, the other superheroes.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And, he decides to tell her because she's at the verge. She already, like, broke up. Like, she's breaking up with him. Mm-hmm. And he decides to tell her because he trusts her and he wants this to work and stuff like that. And
yeah.
She's like, I know you're a superhero.
Yeah.
And he's like, motherfucker, what? Like,
she knew, and she still called him a coward, a liar, after and all these things. After he saved her multiple times.
And he's just sitting there like, wait, why didn't you just say that?
Yeah.
And she's like, the point is that you lied.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, it's a secret identity.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep myself a secret. Like,
yeah.
What are you talking about?
But
I just met you.
Here's the worst part. So in the last episode, the whole fight scene between Omni-Man and Invincible is televised to the world.
Yes.
So they're all seeing that Omni-Man is the villain and Mark literally getting his
shit wrecked,
his life destroyed. But Amber now sees that Mark almost died, and as soon as Mark is good, she comes behind and is like, "Oh my God, are you okay?"
Are you okay? He's like, "Yeah, I'm good."
I'm good.
But he, like, he
fell for her again. But
we don't trust her.
We don't trust her.
We don't forgive her.
We don't agree with that relationship.
Like, I wish they had like a Twitter page against her. We should make that. Like, fuck Amber. Like, she's trash. Like, those are the type of people that you need to watch their character.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like she's just there to to be like the center of attention because she was there for him.
He should have been with Eve.
Okay, I thought it was the only one. Yes,
Nah,
I agree.
nah.
I agree.
Eve understands him.
Yeah.
Understands.
And she doesn't deserve the other dude. That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, she knows. She's trying to get over him, and they got their little connection going on. I feel like that's gonna be what happens.
Oh, dude, we didn't even talk about Robot.
Oh yeah.
Robot.
Robot's
fucking weird.
All of these things, like, and again, you guys, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
There's so many good characters. There's so much that, man, even on the podcast, like
it's too much to hit on.
It's
but
too much
yeah,
to hit on. We'd have to like dedicate a whole
section for it.
Yeah, and man, it's incredible.
Yeah, but highly recommend it. Amazon Prime. Yeah. Do what you got to do.
Watch it, please.
And then
watch it.
Come back because we're done with the spoilers.
Yeah. There we go.
All right.
Now you guys come back.
Now we come back.
So now on to my favorite topic, Mortal Kombat.
This is
the movie.
All you.
Listen, I'm a fan because I love nostalgia. I'm that guy. I walked into it and I knew what I was getting into. That's the problem with a lot of people. They didn't know. They didn't know what they're getting into. They thought that it was going to be some crazy plot development. No. I knew I was getting a fighting Mortal Kombat movie.
It wasn't good.
There was gonna be it was gonna be a cheesy ass storyline. I didn't expect it to be so cheesy.
It was just bad.
I agree with you.
It was bad.
I agree with you, but I mean, I still liked it because it was a corny ass movie. And the only thing that pissed me off is that they didn't use a current character.
The only thing that pissed you off?
That's like the only thing that really pissed me off because I knew what I was getting.
No. This movie was really bad. I fell asleep halfway through.
You would stop comparing things to WandaVision.
And
you wouldn't have this problem, honestly.
I never fall asleep in movies. Okay. Never fall asleep in movies. But this movie was just terrible. Terrible acting. Stupid plot. Like, this was a video game that should have never been made into a movie.
Listen. All I'm saying is this.
And there's no way to compare this to WandaVision.
Of course, that's your problem.
If I'm comparing this to King Kong and Godzilla destroy the shit out of this movie.
I mean, because we knew more of what we were getting. Like, to me, what I didn't like is that they introduced a new character
who sucks.
Yeah,
who's just trash. Like, his superpowers suck.
Superpower is like a bulletproof sweater.
The
shit's lame.
But like, how no, that's the whole point. Like, why would you create a movie where the main character is so trash?
I get it. But
that you fall asleep watching it.
You fell asleep watching it.
That you fall asleep watching it.
Look, overall thoughts?
Don't recommend it.
I like it. I recommend it. So if you trust
he liked Wonder Woman 1984. That should tell you enough.
If you trust my judgment and trust who I am as a person,
it's a no for me.
You would watch this movie.
Jamie gave it a 50-50.
Listen, look.
I trust Jamie.
I don't trust Jamie. I think Jamie has some mixed reviews about things, but I trust Jamie with everything else.
You're just hating because Jamie rates WandaVision highly.
Everybody, I'm not getting into this. All right, guys, look, we're going to take a short intermission, and we'll be right back.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. All right, guys, we are back after a short break.
Just a quick break.
You feeling refreshed? You feeling good?
Just a little, had to switch it up a little. How about you?
I'm feeling better than I did before.
Yeah.
So, you guys are probably wondering why we're wearing different clothing.
But
it is.
May the 4th be with you.
Ugh. So
wait. Let me show the shirt.
Let me show the shirt. All right, go ahead, please. Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I think Star Wars is overrated and whack. Wow. So that's just me.
Please leave this podcast right now.
So what?
Yeah, but we're okay with your anime bullshit? Yeah. No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anime is amazing. Storylines are always fresh. Look, I feel like Star Wars was good.
No, it's still good.
But it's outdated. And
still good.
You know what?
Still good.
I'll explain the reason I feel this way.
Have you watched The Mandalorian?
No, because I'm not gonna get it. So, I'm not gonna understand.
So, like I said, we're moving on.
No, we're not moving on. Listen,
I hope you guys actually like the song that we put for the intermission. But on the real, the reason why we're wearing different clothes. You say it.
Well, pretty much, it's a different day.
It's a different day, guys. We had some technical issues, difficulties,
yeah, I
issues.
guess you could say that.
Yeah, please stand by.
Yeah, please stand by.
But yeah, we got it figured out now. Hopefully, everything runs smoothly. But yeah, that's why we're wearing different clothes, and it's a different day.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And it's always weird when these like situations do happen, where we kind of like have to take time off,
and adjust. But it's part of the
process, man.
Yeah.
Part of the process.
Growing pains of having your own place to record for a podcast. You got to figure out the
kinks,
technology.
you got to work them out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna move right into our special topic.
Mhm.
So the special topic today, that you guys voted for,
Yeah.
was rape culture.
Yeah.
So, what was the question about? What was the question for rape culture?
So the main question for rape culture is: should we teach girls to protect themselves or boys to change their behavior? Which is deep.
It's pretty deep. And we're gonna get into it, guys. All right. So pretty much.
Before we get into the question itself.
Yeah. Let's go over it.
Yeah.
So rape culture is pretty much a sociological concept for a setting which rape is pervasive and normalized due to societal attitudes about gender and sexuality. So pretty much where people think that certain things are normal when it's really creepy or it might not be, and you're kind of like taking advantage of, the other gender. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what I get from it. What about you?
I mean, I think it's when, you like say certain things where you feel like it's normalized by other people because you've said it multiple times before, but really it's disgusting and gross.
Yeah.
And offensive.
And I think it does also come from people before us who have gotten us to normalize it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a strange thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
The behaviors commonly associated with rape culture include victim blaming, slut shaming, sexual objectification, words are hard, trivializing rape, denial of widespread rape, refusing to acknowledge the harm caused by sexual violence, or some combination of these.
So that's a lot.
Shit.
A lot to take in.
Shit.
Yeah, because a lot of these things, it goes back to like the definition of it. Like we've normalized a lot of this. Like slut shaming for sure is normalized.
Oh yeah,
which is
definitely
crazy. Because I mean, yeah, like to each their own.
And victim blaming is a big one.
Yeah.
Just like the kind of victim blaming, pretty much, guys, if you don't know, is the whole notion of, oh, what was she wearing?
Yeah.
Like,
she shouldn't have worn that, and none of that would have happened.
Why
to
was
her.
she out so late?
Yeah. Why was she running?
Yeah.
At night.
And it goes back to like, why are we taking the heat off of the person
who committed the crime? Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah. Another one too is like sexual objectification.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
scary.
big one. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's easier to kind of like go ahead and normalize these things when everybody else has kind of geared you to it when you're growing up. Like just like, oh, like pretty much just sexual objectification in itself is, oh, she's wearing, like, she's looking like this, she's looking like that.
So that means like she wants to have sex with you.
Yeah, and it's very
creepy,
very strange. Not a thing that, you should really, I mean, people should really wrap their heads around that just not being okay, but.
Yeah.
Oh, trivializing rape. Like, oof. I feel like
I don't even want to. I don't know, man.
So pretty much like going through it. Well, not going through it, but like going through the meaning behind it is like just acting like it wasn't as bad as it seemed.
Yeah.
Like some people will say, "Oh, but
she enjoyed it."
Yeah, she enjoyed it. Oh, why
or,
did this
happen?
What?
We keep saying he.
Or he, yeah. Or he enjoyed it.
Because this happens both ways.
And yeah, it's gonna end to be more graphic. Like, oh, he got hard, she got wet. Oh, then it's okay.
It's not like
that. Doesn't mean that doesn't that.
That's
doesn't
not
mean
how
acceptance.
your body works.
Yeah, and it's just something like I've seen people go through, and it's just something hard to kind of cope with or go through in itself, especially when everybody's making you feel like it's normal.
Like everyone.
Oh, and denial of widespread rape. This also falls into like the guy territory where people feel like guys don't get it doesn't happen to guys.
Yeah.
When, little do you know.
Or like it goes into like when someone famous comes out and says, "Oh, this person raped me." And they're like, "No, he's too much of a nice person. Oh no, he's a good actor. Oh no, he's a great musician." No, that's not real.
That's always weirding me out as to why people feel like
fans.
Yeah.
It's a fandom thing, but like me personally, like I'll never understand that. Like as much of a fan I am of certain things, I could never get behind that. Like unless they're proven innocent, okay.
I think that me in my head, like, and a lot of people confuse this with me, or get my words confused. I understand people, but I don't agree with people. I understand that this person's probably played a really big part in your life. Maybe made you make some decisions that were really hard for you to make on your own. Maybe helped you make some life-altering decisions as a musician or actor or whatever, celebrity, family members.
Yeah.
Like that may be all is true, but at the end of the day, just because that was a part of their character or personality does not mean that they didn't do something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we tend to go lighter on people that we like than people that we don't like.
Yeah, because that's when I was going to say future topic, but that's when cancel culture jumps in.
Oh, yeah. Cancel culture topic. Damn.
Yeah. Sorry.
But it does tie in, though. It all does tie in.
Yeah. But, all right, overall, this question that we have, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I thought about it a lot. And to me, unfortunately, there's two sides to it. And
I don't like the unfortunately. Oh God, now I'm scared.
I know. It's probably gonna sound bad. And when people say that, they usually say something really fucked up.
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna sound bad, but
I'm gonna put the horn in this section.
No.
Warning.
Warning signs. No, but we do need to teach boys to change their behavior. Until then, we also need to teach girls to protect themselves. Unfortunately, we need to teach girls to protect themselves. So it's a mixture of both. Like, honestly, my daughters, when I have them, or if I have them, they're going to be strapped. Like, my wife is going to be strapped. Like, they're going to have guns. And to me, it's unfortunate, but that's going to be the world until like, this stuff stops happening. Then that's the world that they're going to have to live in. Because I'd rather them be alive. I'd rather them be alive and able to defend themselves than be dead or taken advantage of.
Okay.
What about you? What do you think?
I mean, I'm with you. Apart from the gun part.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, I feel like self-defense classes, mace, a knife, maybe, to scare someone off. I just personally wouldn't. I don't like guns. Me personally. So
I get you. Definitely to each their own.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my thing. It's like, it's hard. It's like, some people are huge, man, and some people are on drugs. Some people like don't get affected by these things. Like, we might feel like, oh yeah, like, mace here, mace there, but some motherfuckers that are fucking coked out of their mind, and that shit does not do a thing. Or like, just some motherfuckers that, like, it's just, I mean, whatever does more damage. I want my baby girls to come home safe and sound. And if it means that they have to go through one traumatic experience that leaves them safe, that than another traumatic experience that leaves them injured, then shit, motherfucker's gonna have to die. Like, if I'm like, because I always I want to think about things as if I was there. And if I'm there in a situation where like one of my girls are getting taken advantage of, then I'm not gonna spare somebody. Like, I'm not gonna like take a chance on things like that. I want them to be able to defend themselves. I want them, because it sucks. Like, women can't go outside.
I'm aware.
I know. No, I'm not. I don't want to mansplain. I'm just saying, like, to everybody else, like, because guys don't understand for some reason.
So mansplain it to the men.
I have to mansplain it to men.
Yeah.
Women can't go outside. Like, we're having a conversation.
I mean, I have a bunch of personal experiences that I could tell you.
Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
All right. So I think I want to say these just because I want men that are around women to be more aware of these situations that are happening. Or just like keep an eye open, like when you're walking and you kind of see like a female in distress. So perfect example that happened to me the other day. It's fucking weird. I'm at Walmart with my dad. Yeah. And I'm looking at the underwear section. So my dad, being a dad, walks away because he doesn't want to be seen with his daughter in the underwear section. Whatever. Just a dad being a dad. So I'm looking, just snooping around, looking at sizes, looking at, different materials. And this guy walks by me and whistles. And when I tell you that I turned around to look where he was at, gone. So I call my dad and I'm like, Dad, did you see what just happened? And he's like, no, I was over here. So I tell him, and my dad got so angry, he like ran to the underwear section and was just trying to find this person. But I'm gonna say this. I understand if you don't want to be seen with your daughter or your girlfriend in the underwear section. But please don't leave them alone, because situations like this happen all the time. They will whistle. They'll ask you, oh, you look sexy in this. They'll say, oh, smile for me. All this shit.
What's fucked up is that I didn't like, and this is where my male privilege comes into play, because I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Like, that's not something that I even thought of as like a dangerous situation.
Oh, yeah. Something as simple as I'm going to look at the underwear section to see if I could actually, like, if I want to buy something or not. You're just snooping, and then boom, you're already getting harassed.
That's so nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Like,
it's, yeah. And like other situations that have happened, which is like stupid, but not really stupid. So I referee high school basketball.
Oh, man.
And okay. I told you this one.
Yeah.
But I showed up to my game. I was refereeing with an older gentleman. And as soon as I got to the game, he said, oh, my God, you're the most beautiful referee I've ever done a game with. And
just the cringiest. Like, I don't understand.
How do I respond to that?
What was the goal?
Yeah. How do I respond to that? Because I can't curse him out. I have to referee this game with him for the next 2 hours. And you don't want to have that intention throughout the game, because it will affect the game, and then the coaches will notice, the players will notice. So how do I respond? I said thank you and kept it moving.
But like,
should I have said thank you? Fuck no. I should have told him, what does that have to do with us refereeing this game? Why didn't you ask me about my experience? How long have I been refereeing? Am I new? No. It's, you're so beautiful. Thanks, I guess.
I just don't understand what, like, when it comes to things like that, like, what is the goal? Like, what's the accomplishment at the end of the day? I know we think about it. Like, I guess I could speak for men who do like the catcalling thing. Yeah. I know they think about it as compliments, but
it's not. It's not
there's
compliments.
There's a great majority of people telling you not to do that. Yeah. But
you still do it. And then if you respond bad, you're the bitch. Yeah. And you can't win. There's no way you could win in these situations as a woman.
Like I was having a conversation with a friend about something, like the two things that I've like, not that I've, not the only things I've noticed, but definitely things that were eye openers to me. We're having a conversation, and she was pretty much talking about, walking home, and she's talking about walking home in the middle of the street. And I'm like, that's dangerous. What are you talking about? And she's like, oh,
it's
yeah,
safer.
I was walking home in the middle of the street, just so, somebody doesn't take me. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, my mind didn't even go there. I wasn't even thinking, like, oh, yeah, makes sense. Like, but all the other girls that were around were like, they didn't have like a reaction to that. It wasn't
no,
like
it's normal. It's
like oh yeah.
It's like when all the girls, like when we're at a party or like out and we all go to the bathroom together. There's a reason why we all go together.
Yeah, you know what? Like there's been so many jokes
Power in
about
numbers.
that. Yeah, there's been so many jokes that go out about that. Like, oh, you girls always, why do girls always want to go to the bathroom together? But then now, like, it makes sense. It's like I don't want to go to somewhere where I'm gonna be alone.
Yeah.
Where there's a man that's gonna be there.
Well, the other situation that happened to me the other day when we were at Home Depot.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I walk into Home Depot, and this guy walked past me. I ignored him. A couple minutes later, he came back around. And I was like, all right, that's twice. And then by the third time, I was like, okay, all right. So I called our friend, and I was like, hey, where are you? Are you here yet? He walks in, and as we're walking to get the stuff that we need, boom, here comes the fourth time. But now that he sees that I'm with somebody, never saw him again.
Fuck.
So women out there, please be aware of situations like this.
And men out there, please be aware of what you're doing.
Not only doing, but if you're with someone, and like, even if you're not together, pretend like you're together for those like 10, 15 minutes or whatever, however long. Because that could save somebody. Yeah,
it could save somebody. Like, I've had that situation happen where somebody comes up to me, and even though it's like, oh, stand closer to me type of thing, like, I never got it because I was young. But the older I got, the more I realized that guys are out here just trying to,
be disgusting,
be weird.
Yeah.
Be fucking gross. Like, it's strange. Another situation, like I was having a conversation, like a phone conversation with two friends, and we were talking about finances and stuff like that, and working, getting raises.
Yeah.
And one of my friends was like, "Oh, yeah," he's like, "Oh yeah, you should go ahead. Like, girl, what's stopping you from going ahead and getting a raise, or getting a raise from your boss?" And she's like, "Oh, I just haven't really, I haven't talked to him about it." And he's like, "Oh, but why don't you just go ahead, ask him for some coffee to go out with them, and get some coffee?" And then she's like, "I'm not doing that."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm stepping back. And then he's like, "No, but what's stopping you? What's stopping you?" Trying to be motivational and shit.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, but what's stopping you?" And she's like, "He's handsy." And he's like, "Oh," like, male privilege just hit me in the face. Like, they don't have.
You guys don't have to worry about that. You guys don't. Well, I mean, in certain situations, because I feel like women out there still do get handsy with men.
Yeah. Even my situation, I guess I don't bring it up because it's like a little trivial to me. Like, but when I was at a party, like, I've been at parties and people try to like force, like, girls trying to force themselves on me. Like, and it'd be just weird. It's like, and I remember I was passed out. Because I was getting lit, and I was passed out in one of the rooms, and one of the girls like tried to do shit with me, like, while I was not
knocked
conscious.
Out.
Yeah.
I remember you told me this.
Yeah, and luckily I had a friend there that was like, "Yo, leave him alone." And they literally had to like pick my lifeless body up and get me out of there because this person wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
But like, for such a long time, I was thinking like, "Oh man, it's cool." Like, "Oh man, she wanted," like, but then
she's just being nice.
Yeah, like, and it was more of like me just trying to kind of like normalize why that happened. But then I realized that
It's not normal.
yeah, it's just not normal. And I
It's
was
not.
like, damn, like this person really tried to take full advantage of me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even to like, I mean, to me, the only way things will change is if people feel like they can be honest about themselves or about things that the shitty things that they've done. A lot of people have done a lot of shitty things, but they feel like they can't be honest because of repercussions, which they deserve.
I have a question for you.
Oh yeah, please.
So how do you feel like we should educate either the boys or the girls in
This
this situation?
This right here is fine. I mean, open forums, man. I feel like with every situation, you need an open forum. And if you don't have an open forum, then people are never going to feel comfortable enough to have conversations. It's not going to be possible. Because if I feel like my crime or whatever I did is going to be so damaging to my reputation in my life, where it's not normalized to have a conversation because of how people are going to look at you, then I'm never going to talk about it, and then I'm going to repress it, and then I might pass that on to my kids, or I might pass that on to other people.
I think another way we can educate is changing the way that we present social media.
That's a good point.
Because I feel like with social media, a lot of this is normalized.
But in what sense? What do you feel like is normalized in social media?
I mean, I would say
that's a good topic.
It's a mixture of like social media and like what they put on TV, like what we watch. A lot of these catcalling is normalized. A lot of these like the stalker show you.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's actually pretty fucking creepy. And
that show is creepy, and people fall in love with the stalker dude. Like, how? Like, how is that normal?
It's like some Stockholm syndrome type of stuff.
I don't know. It just bothers me because like I can't watch that show. I can't. Like,
I feel you on that.
I think I watched 15 minutes of it with my roommate in Georgia, and I was like, no, I'm out. I can't.
And that's completely understandable. I mean, these are things that are sensitive situations.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we should educate more instead of putting out these shows to give people ideas of, oh, well, if he could do it, then I could do it.
You know what? I have a theory on catcalling.
Ooh.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like guys don't know how they look to other people.
Okay.
You get what I mean? All right. So
no, I don't.
All right. Let me elaborate.
I'm not a guy, so elaborate.
Let me mansplain man to you.
Yes, please. I'll accept this mansplain.
An ugly ass dude won't think of himself as an ugly ass dude. You get me? Like,
okay.
Guys have this way about them where they could kind of like
ego.
Yeah, our ego won't let us feel lesser than another man.
Interesting.
So, if I have a really good-looking guy friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he catcalls, and it works.
He's gonna try the same thing.
He's gonna try the same thing,
and
he'll strike out.
But he'll hit that one.
He'll hit that one person.
Yep.
And hitting that one person, it's like
shooting your shot.
Yeah, it's like shooting,
but bricking it 99% of the time.
And then that 1% that you do get what you get, then
explodes your ego.
Exactly.
That's
and
so
you're gonna be
stupid.
like, this is how it goes. But
that's ridiculous. But that is 100% true.
Yeah, it's
100% true.
And it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to do because that's not how normal communication should work. But at the same time, like it's easier than starting a real conversation. Yeah, it's easier than doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's just like one of those things where it's like, fuck. I think that guys need to understand that having conversations are good, or you should just have conversations with people, and that's a lot more respectful, and it's a lot better than screaming at them.
Also, don't send people naked pictures. Through DMs. Don't.
Shit.
It just clicked in my head. I was like, we're talking about all this, but we haven't hit this section.
Yo.
And it's like, please don't do that. That's uncalled for.
Unsolicited dick pics are not okay.
Well, just naked pictures in general.
I think that like, well, I can only speak from like
the male
the
perspective.
male perspective. Yeah. Unsolicited dick pics are never cool. I understand that you might feel a certain way about a girl. You might feel like she wants this, and that, but consent matters even through a text.
Yeah.
It just matters.
Yes.
What were you going to say?
No, I mean, I'm with you on that because just thinking back of like high school and how, going back to what you were saying, how people refuse to have a conversation in person. They rather just like DM or message you. Like if I DM you, I'm not interested. Just leave it there. Don't continue to try. And then once like you're pissed off, you want to call me names about it.
Then it's like, oh, she's a bitch. It's like, wait.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and I really don't like it.
I mean, I think again, this all goes back to how men were raised, though, and this is where it gets fucked up. But it's interesting, like the way that men kind of are geared to, like, since you're born, you're kind of geared to not give up. When it comes, especially when it comes to women, it's like, oh, keep trying. She'll see the good in you, and it's like
this toxic masculinity.
Yeah, it's extremely toxic. But you know what? It's also in the movies that we watch, and the things that
What did I say?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I'm wondering if like is there a part that is also romanticized on the woman's end? I'm asking you. Because I don't know.
Yes, 100%.
So, like, when you see, like, Prince Charming and he's like, I'm going to get her no matter what. Like, when you were young.
The girls love the bad boys, correct?
That's also true. Fuck. So,
yeah.
All right.
You want to fix the bad boys, right?
This totally shifts because now it's a complete conversation of what do we really do about this?
Yeah, it goes both ways, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, we tend to ignore males in rape culture situations because we're so used to females, but it goes both ways.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I always think to myself, like, it's normalized. Damn, we gonna have to talk to somebody about this shit because it's like,
if anybody wants to come on and actually have a conversation about this,
DM us because this is really interesting to me.
Yeah,
it's like
this might be a longer one. Yeah, we might have to come back to this again.
Yeah, because I think when it comes to this specific situation, men, we tend to be reactive also because we won't, like, think about how style has changed. Like, for men, for example, men's style has changed so much from being like super baggy clothes and all this stuff like that to now more tighter, like more form-fitting, like clothing, like things like that are influenced by women. Yeah, it's not influenced by men. So men are pretty reactive, but at the same time, they overstep a lot.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah. This is a lot.
This is a lot.
It's a lot to take in, and then like once you get deeper and deeper and deeper, there's so many layers to it that you're kind of like,
psychological
wait.
mind fuck. It's like,
yeah, because now at this point we're like, all right, so where do we even start?
Yeah,
because now this question it's deeper than this question. It's a lot deeper than this question. This was just like the base of it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, and you know what? Going into this, I thought it was gonna be an easy ass, like, oh yeah, just don't do that. But then it's like, fuck. But why do guys do that?
Yeah.
And why do women do that?
Yeah.
Why do women react to men that do this? And it's super strange.
Yeah, it's so deep. I like it.
Super strange. But I think that at the end of the day, we have to kind of normalize having these conversations of what people actually like instead of guessing.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem. I think that we guess a lot. We sit there and we're like, oh,
I guess this is fine.
Yeah, I guess this is fine. I guess this is what she likes. And, oh, she wants me to take charge. I'm going to guess that she wants me to send her this picture.
I guess you'll like this.
Yeah. And it just comes down to a conversation. And everything's a lot better when there's communication.
Yeah, communication is key.
So take this as an invitation, everybody. Yeah. Also, like, let us know, like, what situations you've been in. Talk to us. Let us know how you feel about this. Like, what you think we can do to make this a better situation, because it is fucked up.
Yeah. But shout out to the person that sent us this topic and question.
Yeah, it was cool. Really good question.
Yeah, shout out to the fans for voting.
Fuck, I usually feel lighthearted afterwards.
No, I feel
this
like
one I don't feel that way. I'm gonna be real with you.
I feel like we could keep going and going and going with that.
I feel more confused than I was when we started a conversation, and I also don't feel good about it because we didn't have a solution.
I don't think we'll have a solution yet. I feel like this is more of like it's gonna take time because we have to basically rewrite a lot of how we grew up, a lot of what we were taught. So it's a deep one, man. But shout outs to everybody.
Yeah, that voted for that, and that put the question in the box in the ballot in the first place.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
So,
shake it off. Yeah.
All right, so on to the next segment. Our favorite segment. No, I'm just kidding, but it's a segment. Ximena Needs to Know. Pretty much, Ximena is one of our really good friends, our bandmates. She doesn't keep up with any social media or anything like that. So, whenever we would hang out or anything of that nature, we would pretty much go over what's going on in the news, and she'd be super confused. So, if you guys have any friends like Ximena, then this is for you too. This is Ximena Needs to Know. So, first up for Ximena Needs to Know, the George Floyd trial.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody who went out, everybody who made a difference. On April 20th, Derek Chauvin was found guilty of all charges: second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. And his sentencing will take place in the middle of June.
Yeah, well, I had to guesstimate because math. But it's basically 8 weeks after April 20th.
Oh, shit. So.
Yeah.
Here or there.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, this is a huge win for the Black Lives Matter movement, honestly. We've been really fighting for not just police reform and not just against police brutality, but just accountability, man. And this is
this was big for accountability.
Yeah, because we can't stop people from.
Hey Jamie, do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that loud? You think that's bleeding in? No.
I hope that's not bleeding into this, so it should be fine. But Jamie, go security, Jamie, let's go. Go figure out what that noise was.
Security slash doctor slash
chef. Dog whisperer. But yeah, sorry about that, guys.
No, but like in all honesty, it's a huge win. It's a win for accountability, which is all we've been asking for.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't make this people feel less than what they feel about us already, as in us being lesser, but we damn sure can't hold them accountable, and this
was a huge first step into that. So
definitely. And what because I didn't get too much on this about his bail being revoked. I didn't really read too much into it, but I want to know what kind of happened.
Well, flight risk, so he'll try to escape.
Oh yeah.
And since he's gotten popular and it was a public case, like the biggest case that we've seen, people might try to
help him
or hurt him. Yeah, either or.
You think he's gonna kill himself?
I mean, there's a potential. A lot of people.
I think he's gonna kill himself.
I mean, I hope not, because Mental Health Awareness Month. But
yeah, but I mean, this guy,
there's a potential. A potential. But yeah, moving on.
Oh yeah. So prayers for India. We're sorry. Like, I'm not even that we're sorry, but like, what can we do about these types of situations? I mean, apparently, there's a second wave of COVID in India. Sorry.
Talking to the mic. You talk sideways, but I still can't hear you.
I was questioning. So there was a second wave of COVID in India, and pretty much they're running out of oxygen and stuff like that. 12 straight days or more of 300,000 new cases, and it's just been really hard.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Like I've seen clips of how they're running out of places to bury the people.
Fuck, man. And India holds the most, I think India's it's big. One of the most people. Or
one of the countries with the most people. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fucking hard, man.
It's sad.
This is real, man. I mean, guys, stay healthy, man.
Yeah, stay safe. as safe as you can, because, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen now? If that outbreak is gonna form a new type of COVID strain that could come over here, or like spread again. Like, I don't know.
Research, guys.
Yeah.
Look, the money isn't worth it. Don't be Florida.
Don't be Florida.
Don't be Florida.
Just don't be
guys.
Florida. But yeah, I mean, just be safe. But yeah, prayers to India, because it's tough. It's really tough.
And on to another unfortunate event. Prayers for Colombia also.
Yeah.
At least 19 people have died and hundreds more have been injured in protest against, the Colombian right-wing president Ivan Duque Marquez. Ivan Duque Marquez.
There you
go. Pretty much, there's a tax reform, and the tax reform would have heavily impacted the middle and low-income citizens.
With tax increases.
Yeah.
But yeah, after the 19 people that passed away, the tax proposal was withdrawn, but people in Colombia have continued to protest.
Which, man, power to the people. I mean,
yeah,
this sucks, but damn, like, change is so hard.
Yeah.
And it just shouldn't be, but.
Yeah, but for those of you that don't know, I'm half Colombian and Ximena is Colombian. So this Colombian, is big news for us. So
it's home.
Yeah.
So again, anything that we can do for these people, like, let us know, DM us.
We could post
like a informational
type of thing, and as well as like people that you could donate to as well. So for donation links as well. But awesome. Yeah. All right. So on to
some lighter notes.
Some lighter notes.
So Logan Paul is fighting Floyd Money Mayweather, Ximena, and this is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna watch.
I mean, we're all gonna watch, but am I gonna pay for it? No, I'm gonna illegally stream it. Boom, there, I said it this time.
Now you said it.
Now I said it.
Because I'm probably gonna pay for it for real.
I will not waste my money on this bullshit. Unless this money just goes to Money Mayweather. Okay. Yeah. But if any of this goes to Logan Paul, then I'm out.
You know what? I appreciate the heart he has, and he's taking it as a joke, honestly. Like, he knows he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would we think otherwise? And like, people are trying to argue about the size difference, and I'm like, boxers hit hard. Like, they've been doing this for a really long time.
Yeah.
They've just been punching stuff.
And Floyd Mayweather is considered like one of the best.
Is the best.
Okay, to some people.
Oh my God.
Muhammad Ali, man, just chill.
Floyd Mayweather, 50-0.
Just saying.
There's
other people who don't agree with you, but I don't know anything about boxing, so this isn't my world.
It's a sweet science. He's the best defensive fighter of all time. Can anybody?
Like I said,
could detest.
I do not know about boxing.
All right. I'll just. Leave it at
I know that there are other boxers that people also look up to. So
that's true. He's not my favorite, but I'm just saying.
No, I get you.
So, overall thoughts? What do you think about it completely, like in its totality? Do you think that it's worth it or not?
I think it's stupid. I think they're making boxing look like a joke. It's basically I don't know if you saw this, but Chad Ochocinco is gonna open the card.
Fighting who?
Exactly. Exactly. So not anybody could box.
Anybody can box, but it doesn't mean you're good at it. Like, that's the thing. Like, anybody can box. You can get in the ring.
Ochocinco is gonna box. They haven't said who.
I want to see it. I'm here for it.
I'll put money that it could be Jake Paul.
I think. Oh man, I would love to watch that. That would be sick. I would watch that. So I would pay for it.
I'm not paying for it.
But you know what? This is the thing. A lot of people do feel like they do not like that these people are being seen as boxers. But I think people like Jake Paul are doing the sport positive. Hear me out. So he's somebody.
I'm scratching my head for this one.
So hear me out. Look.
Okay.
He's doing the sport positive because these people are walking off the street and trying to challenge him. No matter if I like him or not, he has been putting in work and been boxing for real, been training for real. These people are coming off the street and thinking that whatever is just a punching match. He's showing them that you actually have to put work into this.
Okay.
So that's doing good for the sport of boxing, because then it's showing that boxing is more than just two people punching each other.
All right, well, until he fights another boxer.
I get you. I know he'll lose, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I think this fight's going to be, it's all entertainment. It's no longer like a boxing match. It's just like,
and I'm here for it. Floyd Mayweather's an entertainer now. Like, that's it. Stop thinking that he's going to come back and fight Pacquiao. Pacquiao lost. That's it. So who do you got?
Just drop it.
Who do you got?
Who do I got? Are you serious? I got the wall. What you mean? I got it being a tie.
Oh, shit. Nah.
But no, on the real, I got Mayweather.
I hope Mayweather takes a fall and wins so much money.
Yeah.
Like, wins like $800 million because he bet against himself.
I hope he wins a Bitcoin.
I hope he wins one Bitcoin. No, all right. So, that's intense. This one's all you.
Wait, hold up. We didn't even say
sorry.
date, where it's going to be at.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
It's going to be in the Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah, which is like up the block from where we live.
Exactly. So, yeah. I'm not going to be there. But
I'm not going to be there either.
If you guys do want to go, it's going to be on June 6th.
Yeah. I don't know how much the tickets are going to be.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to be, but I guess we could put a link on, like,
you could just check Ticketmaster or like Hard Rock Stadium.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is it going to be on like what? How do these things work since the pandemic? I haven't been.
You could literally go on the Hard Rock Stadium website.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh lit. So, all right. Yeah. Well then, there you guys go.
Or just follow the Instagram page, because that's how I found out and sent it to you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is all.
This is all me.
This is all you. Go ahead.
J. Cole. Jermaine Cole. He's back. And all I'm saying is, J. Cole is back.
So, he's dropping the off season. May 14th. Y'all get ready.
Y'all don't understand. It's J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar for me.
I know it is for you, but for
now
me,
when Kendrick Lamar drops, just know that I'm gonna break the camera in here, going completely mad. If you guys want us to react to this, that'd be dope. Yeah, let us know if you want us to react to it. We could do that. The video up here. Yeah. Let us know if you guys want us to react to that. But
I don't know. He hasn't hit me since Forest Hills, to be honest. But I understand where people's love comes from. I understand completely. He's the best new age lyricist around at this time. Nobody touches him. When it comes to that, he
doesn't need any features.
I agree. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna be excited for it. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing.
The real is back. That's all I'm gonna say.
The real is back.
Hey, J. Cole is back.
We're waiting for it.
It's amazing.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. We've been waiting for a while now. He's been teasing it. He did drop 2 singles like months ago. So the Climb Back and Lion King on Ice. So did you hear any of them?
Nope.
Wow. I personally like the Climb Back better than Lion King on Ice, but that's my personal opinion.
Telling you, man. So, I go off of the releases. If they both don't bang, then I don't know about the rest of the project.
It still does bang, but I prefer the Climb Back.
All right.
But yeah, the off season technically comes out next week. Yeah, next week. Next week Friday. So I'm excited. Can't wait to hear that. But if you guys want us to react to it, I will hold off so that we could record our reaction.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll put up a poll. I'll put up a poll.
I'll be there. I'll be with you. I'm with you.
I'll put up a poll.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I know, because this is more like you have to listen to it lyrically.
Yeah.
So
I call this stuff like, I don't know, strange, but you know.
Well, that's the end of Ximena Needs To Know.
That's the end of Ximena Needs To Know. Words are hard. I mumbled.
You're also not even talking into the mic.
I'm trying my best.
You keep turning weird.
Because I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah, we're getting used to the new studio spot.
We are getting used. If you guys haven't noticed.
Yeah. Well, if you're not watching on YouTube.
So we've got a new studio.
Yeet. Insert clap noises.
But pretty much, it's been a long time coming. We actually helped build this place with Shut Up, Let's Talk.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in the new Shut Up, Let's Talk studios.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Lighting's great.
Yeah, check out Shut Up, Let's Talk podcast.
And this
as well.
video is crystal clear. I love it.
Yeah. We got some lights.
Yo, it's amazing. It's something that we've been gearing towards for a long time, and we're finally here. And shout out to Rick Brown and M7 Studios.
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate you guys for letting us come into the studio and film a couple of our chapters there.
They really put us in a position to go ahead and thrive, and
they're
the reason that we have all the visuals we do now on our on our Instagram. And it's been amazing. Like, thank you guys for even supporting us this much.
Yeah, it's
to
amazing.
Get this far. Yeah.
But we have more videos coming, more new ideas now that we have our own little studio. If you guys want us to react to not trailers, because Jesoma doesn't watch trailers.
I'm not gonna watch trailers.
But if there's a episode or a TV show that you guys want us to react to, new music videos too, just let us know, and we'll start doing more of that. We could become a side reaction YouTube page, I guess.
Yeah, we could put more on the YouTube page. I think we should.
Yeah, we should. Definitely.
So definitely. You guys just let us know, and we'll do it.
I mean, we're excited. We've already tried it out, and we liked how it came out. So we were like, "Oh my god, yeah!"
You guys are in for a treat.
Yeah, and also our opinions are very crazy when it comes to music and just
it's
TV shows.
We don't agree.
We're very blunt as well. So our opinions might be just what is wrong with these people?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, everything that's gonna happen in this studio. And
more good times for you guys.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Jamie for putting this all together, man. I mean,
hey, man.
Without Jamie,
I'm gonna just let y'all know. I know we keep saying new merch, but DM Jamie because they are the one.
You gotta beep it out. Now you gotta.
I'll bleep it out. Yeah.
But legit, Jamie has it all. Jamie's the one that's working on everything, and
I mean, Jamie's a dog whisperer. What are we gonna say?
Jamie's really a jack of all trades. Yeah. And we don't put enough respect on Jamie's name, so definitely go ahead, follow, DM Jamie, let Jamie know that you want some more.
Where's the merch at?
Where's the merch?
Where's the
merch,
at?
Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie. What's up with that?
That's for one thing, and everything else, but this one thing.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
This has been the Jaysquared Podcast.
Chapter 7 in the book.